So now we're in Module 6 of the CumulusCI Trail, and we're going to be adding customizations post-installation. So this is 6.2, and this is the A version. And so if we look at it, it's pretty straightforward. What we're doing is we have a dev org that we built in the prior version. We're going to get there if we need to by going to the repository, GitHub desktop. We're going to make sure that we're looking here at the food bank implementation. We've got a main branch still. And so what we're going to do is to go repository and open Visual Studio. And then from Visual Studio, we're going to enter, this is the CCI browser dev. And what that'll do is to pop up the org that we were working on, which is this one. And so now what we can do is we can go to Setup, and we're going to go to the Object Manager. This module is adding a field to the delivery item object. So we're going to go Delivery here, go Deliver, and we're looking at Delivery Item. So we're going to load up that, Fields and Relationships. We're clicking a new field. So we're going to say we want it to be a checkbox. We're going to say Next. And the field label is Produce. Field name will pop in. And this is for local delivery. And we're going to accept the defaults here. And we're going to allow all the different profiles to access this field. And we're going to add it to a page layout, the delivery item page layout. So there's already a field called local produce on the delivery item. Let's take a look at what we have. Is local produce. So let's go take a look and see what this was. And this was built now, and basically this is the West Coast time, so that's what that was. So I think we're all fine. So great, so we have an is local produce. To capture the changes we've made in this scratch org, what we can do is to go out and look at the current repository on GitHub desktop, and what we're seeing is that there are no local changes yet that have been captured. So what we're going to be doing then is going to open Visual Studio, but again, that's already open, so I can just jump to this, entering the command. And this is going to be reviewing all the changes that we've made to make sure they include the customizations you want to capture. So we're going to enter that. This is going to say, give me the list changes in the org dev. And what we can see is 4 changed components: the custom field, the profile, and the layout. And to capture these changes, we're going to run this command, which is going to exclude profile, which is profile here. We can see that the profile didn't come through this time. And our first shot timed out. So just to confirm the connection, what I did was to run the list changes again. And so now what I'm going to do is to run this dev org here. And let's see, make sure that it's all looks right. And we're still waiting for the org to respond. So the same error popped up. I think it's exactly the same as the error before. Yeah. Something's happening. I guess I'll try again. And it worked. Interesting. Oh, so that was the third time through. And looking at GitHub Desktop, we have all the changes, so we can move on to the next step.